All right, everybody, welcome back to C's Random Stuff. I am here with the gang. We got my son Andrew,
Howdy.
Corey, Mike,
Ron.
Mr. Ron, Hudson, and Mr. Dan. Just got finished up the weekend here at Trinity Lake, camping out. A few of us chose to hang out for an extra night and chill out and have some fun.
Yes.
Have some drinking, have some food. So we'll kind of just go through a recap of our week here. Myself got here on Wednesday, fished Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend, along with my son Andrew and his partner Corey for the weekend. Mike got up here.
We got Wednesday with
Wednesday.
Dan. Yep.
And then Ron was here on
Tuesday.
Tuesday
With my
fished
partner.
Wednesday with Hudson.
Yep.
So our first time for all of us at this lake fishing for bass.
40 years since I've been here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it like even here back then?
I remember my dad and uncle, they went fishing. I went with my grandparents and mom picked blackberries and they made
Cool.
blackberry jam and blackberry pies.
Right on.
Yeah.
Camping up here.
So yeah, so a fun weekend. Just learning a new lake and catching some fish and
Yeah, some big ones.
yeah, some big fish. Surprising, man. I was really hoping for some big smallies for myself, but that didn't produce. But got some good largemouth.
Mm-hmm.
So myself and my partner Kenny, who already left, we finished in fourth with 32 pounds, something like that, for 2 days. Caught most of our fish either on rip baits and the sanshuo, flipping the muck, flipping the grass mats and wood areas, and kind of went over that in the previous video. So we'll go on to my son Andrew and his partner Corey. He finished first place with just over 40 pounds for 2 days.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kicked some butt.
Yeah.
So how'd you guys do, and what'd you catch your fish on?
Yeah, so we came up here on Thursday, and it was a little tough at first. We caught a bunch on, Kitex and stuff. We tried bottom contact baits, didn't really produce. So we kind of stuck to the moving baits, Kitex and jerk baits and whatnot. Then we ventured to the back, very, very, very back of the creek where the water was coming in. And it seemed like every creek we went into, we were able to catch fish. I was throwing a S-Waver 168. Some creeks they wanted it really fast, side to side action, and some creeks wanted it super slow, just a methodical, glide. So we stuck to that pattern for Saturday, and we ended up with 16 pounds. And Corey, you caught yours on she caught about a 4.5 on a jerk bait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she had a nice, good kicker for us on Saturday. So we did that, and then I caught most of the fish on a glide, and I think one on underspin. And then today we wrecked them. Yeah, we did good today. It was a struggle at first, but then we pulled up to a certain flat, and we started throwing just Kitex, 5-inch Kitex, 4.8, and then a 3.8 and underspin, and they were chewing. It was fun. We had 23.90 something, almost 24 pounds on just Kitex.
Big bag for the weekend.
Yeah.
For everybody. So
Yeah. Could not miss out of first place.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to come back after you guys pulled in the good fish
Right. Yeah.
on Saturday.
Andrew found a good spot and he stuck with it, and it paid off for both of us. But yeah, he pretty much slayed them today, so it was good. It was good. It was fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Congratulations.
Good day.
good job. We'll just
Yeah,
work
good
around,
job.
and then Mike fished with Dan, and you guys put in fifth place, or give or take. Is it
Yeah, I
right
think
there?
we had 27 pounds. I think we had 13 and 14 or something like that each day. Yeah, we caught most of our fish on flashy swimmers and swim jigs. Backs, same thing. With the very backs of creeks, running water coming in was helpful. What else we catch? We had some jig fish, some
Jigfish,
structural
filleted
jigs.
fish,
Yep.
a
A little bit of everything.
little
but
bit of
most
everything the first day,
And
Saturday.
some swim baits. I had the mega bass.
Mostly moving baits.
All moving baits.
Yeah, all
So
moving.
the
They're chewing.
Kitech was the biggest producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Kitex.
a 3.8 or 4.8 or something, or 4.3, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't get a bite on the reaction bait with that stuff. I don't know if we're not in the right area, but ours
It
just
was
turned
mainly focusing on flats. I think they're staging on flats, and that's where they're eating the movie.
Well, we had that
Yeah.
obviously that
Or the
community
backs of
hole
creeks.
where the incoming where that big creek was or river was coming
Yeah.
in, and
Yep.
a little eddy right next to it. You know, the fish were stacking up obviously for to eat. So
Yeah, and it was fun.
Yeah,
A lot of
good.
fun.
Yeah, it was a fun. It was a
beautiful
fun
lake.
week.
You got the snow mountains with the rivers
It's
running
beautiful.
in. It's like
Yeah.
a postcard.
It's
right?
Bald
amazing.
eagles,
Bald eagles, flying
deer
around.
swimming across
Golden,
the lake.
we saw golden eagle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's
Cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's an awesome
Yeah,
lake.
some ospreys. And,
Yeah.
good time.
Beautiful.
The lake's rising about 3 feet a day, so it's
Yeah.
changing. Every day was different for sure. Yeah.
Every day, it's fishing a
a new
different
lake.
lake every day because the lake level's gone up so quick.
Yeah.
It's just I've never seen a lake go up so fast.
Yeah. You had to get wet to get to the
Absolutely.
dock.
Yeah. Gotta go swimming.
This
to get
morning
on the
it was
boat.
at my knees, and then by the afternoon it was up to my hips.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
So Ron and Hudson fishing in second place. I led after day one with 18 pounds.
1880.
1880.
Yeah.
So good day one and big fish for the day.
Big fish
fish
and
for the
second
weekend.
big fish.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
first
yeah,
day.
and big
Yeah.
fish for the weekend. Yeah. So
Oh, for the week. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Good job,
so
boy.
good job.
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
So how'd you guys?
Yeah. Well, we got here Tuesday, and we did a little tour of the lake just to check it out, see where we didn't want to go, and saw some guys fishing way up north. If you guys know where the Apex tour was here last year, where
In April.
they won it
Yeah.
last year in April, the Apex. I forget what his name was, but he had a monster weight. Basically, right there, there's a rock pile where the river comes in, just a little bit from the tailings piles at the north end. And we were there. We probably saw 300 fish caught in
At least
3 days in
yeah.
that hole, and some monsters. This is what, 7, almost.
We probably saw 5 or 6 7-pounders pulled off of that hole, and a lot of
Wow.
5-pounders.
Yeah.
Community hole. A lot of people
Yeah.
fishing there. Yeah.
Yeah.
My partner, he got the big fish, so
Yeah, the first day we fished our community hole, and we got our limit really quick, a bunch of smallmouth, and we culled out a couple times there, but we weren't getting anything big, so we're like, oh, let's make a move. Moved over to another flat across the lake, and threw my drop shot out there, and must have landed it right on its head, and rod loaded up and fought it for a little bit, got it to the boat, and I'm like, oh, that's a big fish.
nice.
yeah, it was a
Yeah,
nice fish.
yeah.
Nice and clean too.
Yeah.
These fish are clean.
Yeah, fish are really
They're
very
great
clean.
fish,
really
yeah.
healthy
Yeah.
and fat.
Yeah.
And that was what 6.
That one was a 6.5, I think.
Yeah.
6.5
Something
pounder?
around that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
all
then today, during our practice, I was throwing a big trout swim bait, just bombing it out there, and they were crushing it. So yesterday I threw it, got a few hits, didn't hook up any. Started throwing it this morning, hooked up to our big fish of the day. It didn't get us anything, but it was still a 5-pounder. It was pretty cool
It's
to
always
start
nice
the
catching
morning
it,
off.
Yeah. That was nice getting
Yeah.
a 5-pounder.
Oh, yeah.
It helped our bag quite a bit. So
We
Right
both
on.
lost big fish.
yeah.
Big fish. You know they're big. You didn't really see it, but when you're
Yeah, you feel it.
Loomis, Loomis loads up and that rod's
yeah.
bent
Where
over.
their heads won't turn around.
Yeah.
It comes towards
And,
you.
yeah.
you know, it's-
Drag,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it goes, doom,
I think we all had.
and then you come back with just a line and no
Yeah.
bait.
Yeah, I think we've all lost at least one good fish
Yeah,
this
I've
week.
lost
yeah.
a couple.
He had a lot of fish on a jig.
Yeah.
And then he asked me, he goes, "Wait, check this jig out." I go, "What?"
Yeah,
Looks good.
I was throwing a jig in our practice. I was getting bit on it. I probably caught about 10 fish on it.
Easy.
Caught a couple that were almost 5, maybe one that was a little over. Then all of a sudden I start getting bit, but I'm not hooking any up. I don't know, an hour goes by. I look down at my jig and there's no hook on it.
Hook broke.
Yes, broke the hook
Broke
off.
off.
Yeah.
It's a good way to pre-fish, not
Yeah,
so
it's a good
Yeah.
fishing bait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
actually, the Friday I found that glide bait pattern, and I was like, I don't want to blow these spots up, so I took the trebles off my glide bait, and I was throwing my glide bait, and you'd feel them come up and crush it, and then you wouldn't get a fish. So it was good little way. I think I maybe saved some fish for
Mhm.
Saturday on that, just doing that for myself.
Right on.
It's good
Yeah.
intel.
Awesome time.
Dan, you got anything?
Oh,
Up here having a good time?
Hey, just having a blast. It's one of the most beautiful lakes I've ever been to.
Yeah.
It's right up there with Bullard's Bar. as far as
Yeah.
the clarity and
Just
the scenery.
The scenery's great, you know, and the lake level's been low, but it's been a really nice, just nice getaway. The one thing you gotta say is that the cell phone service up here is almost non-existent.
Unless you have Verizon.
Unless you got Verizon, then you
Yeah.
can get a couple bars at 5G in some areas, but for those of us who got
AT&T is nothing.
AT&T
Zero.
or T-Mobile or
Done.
anything, you're
Yeah,
you're
they're
zero.
good
So
town.
it's a great lake to come if you want to disconnect from the world and not worry about any electronics. So I just wanted to put that out
Yeah.
there. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You
And
can-
this is a nice place where we're staying.
Yeah, we're
Got
staying-
some nice cabins.
We're staying here at Pinewood Cove Resort. Really nice people who run the place. It's a nice campground, nice cabins.
It's for sale too.
Yeah, it is for
It is
sale.
for
If you're
sale.
looking to buy a campground resort. Yeah, so
Contact Earl.
contact Earl. Yeah.
Yeah. But they're very friendly to bass fishermen. They accommodated everybody with their boats, trucks and
Tons
boats.
of parking,
Yeah.
power.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Powered all the sites.
Super
a lot of
helpful.
RV sites too, as well. So it's
Anything we needed, they took care of.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
great place. So check out Pinewood Cove Resort, and thanks for them for their hospitality. Yeah, that's about it. So it's kind of a wrap up for Trinity Lake. Great week for everybody, and I had a good time fishing and
Absolutely.
learning new water. It's always a challenge. So anything else, anyone?
No.
Yeah. Hey,
Good.
thanks
Great.
you guys for
Yeah.
for sitting out here and doing a little wrap up, and
It's
catch us
awesome.
next time on Steve's Random Stuff. Take care, everybody.